is Little Soft Paws.
Crie o seu próprio caminho. Com o curso de administração na Anhanguera, você aprende a tomar decisões, planejar e transformar ideias em resultados.
Well, look who it is, Little Soft Paws. What do you think you're doing? Ugh, it's that loner I talked to you about, he whispered to Crackle. His ear flicked. I wanted to ask what the prey looks like here. Are you eating the barn mice, or do you hunt in the moor? Wouldn't you like to know? If you must, we've been hunting in the barn. Those cats have been more ruthless. He hopped down. Ruthless? He blinked. There's cats out there? Is that why you're stuck in the barn? Stuck? We're not stuck. We choose to keep away. Those cats are as worse as they come. Just like you. Rex approached Cobalt from behind, raising his head as he did so. His ears perked. I just wanted prey. He swiped his paw over the dirt as he turned, flinching when he saw the other cats. Jeez. You're as weak as a kitty pet. Worse than however I was. It's pathetic. He started moving closer like a predator. His tongue clicked at the word prey. Prey? From us? Oh, begging things, Sir Jingles. He let out a laugh, tisking slowly. Really, the audacity from this one. He clicked his tongue. He winced a bit. Okay, fine, understood. He glanced around a bit. I'll find my own prey. He swept his paw over his fur, forcing it to lie flat. Rex's ears were pointed forward, eyes stuck on the head of this loner as he approached. His attempts to keep his fur flat were fruitless when the rogue reapproached. Don't come to cats better than something of yourself, asking for the pleasures of freedom. His expression remained simple, though lips pulled up into a sneer. Beggars aren't welcomed, first grab. I wasn't begging. His tail flicked over his front paws. I just wanted to know where to look. And steal our meals? Starve us? He pushed, tone sharpening. All you had to say is that there isn't room for another. He pushed himself onto his paws. That would never get across to a thing like you, he sneered, raising a paw to shove against Cobalt's flank. Run off wherever you came from. We don't need your fleas. His fur bristled as the rain began to fall, flattening it. I was going to look for those cats you spoke about anyway. They seem nicer than any cat at the barn. Rex's whiskers twitched at the feeling of the rain against his short pelt. Oh, I'm sure. Winkland sure is friendly to folks like you, alone with no name. They'd kill you before you even thought. His whiskers twitched to get the rain off of them. His tail swept over his ankles as they stood there, staring at the rogue. He didn't have much else to say. His eyes narrowed, a snarl leaving his maw. Rexon raised a paw once more, moving it to near the claw at the feline's cheek. No one needs an extra mouth to feed. You have no place here. He flinched, backing up, getting the message clear. He patted away toward the far edge of the fenced area, murmuring something to himself. Hey, I got something for your clan.
Tumble approached the cat. And what would that be? He stared at the mouse in the cat's maw.
His tail waved. It's just a mouse, but I can get more. By the look of it, you have many mouths to feed.
Tumble gave a warm smile to the cat. What brings you back to Wind Clan territory? He said, not in a harsh tone, but one of curiosity.
I want to help, he sat. I have always been a wanderer, but when I found cat groups, they only had a few cats. I've never seen this many cats in one place, and I can imagine it isn't easy.
Tumble nodded, sitting down as he talked with the cat. If you can hunt as well as I think, he said at the mouse in the cat's maw, Wind Clan might warm up to you if you hunt with us.
You think? His whiskers twitched. I'm not looking to live with you, He glanced back to the barn. I don't want to be seen as a threat.
He said there were other rogues. Why don't you hunt with them? Tumble naively asked.
The same reason you turned them away, he lifted his head. That cat wasn't... He eyed the squirrel. That would be correct, Brindle sneer. This is woodland prey. He looked down at the squirrel, then back at the patrol. Oh. Hunting at our lands. That could get some cat killed who truly needed it in ThunderClan, he muttered to himself. You're on our land, and that's our squirrel. She didn't like being mean, but it was part of her job as a warrior, she rationalized. If you have half the sense to keep your fur, I suggest you leave. With the squirrel? He chirped. No. Wellstring's eyes softened for a moment. Looking at the loner's small build, she couldn't help but pity them. She stepped backwards, hoping that was enough. He hesitated to let go of the prey. Brundlesteel suddenly let out a yowl and sprinted forwards. She grasped the cat's scruff in her maw and shook them violently. He let out a screech, the squirrel flinging from his hold. Brundlesteel flung the cat out in front of her. "You best run away with you have legs to run with," she snarled. Wellstring was startled, ears pinned. "Hey, hey!" She walked forwards and quickly took the squirrel before the loner could. He landed harshly on his hind leg, letting out a squeak as it twisted unnaturally. He shakily got onto anxious paws, padding off. He settled under the shelter of the shed overhang. The barn was quiet. He figured the rogues were taking shelter from the rain inside.
Tumble followed the scent of blood back to the barn. He walked around cautiously before noticing the cat next to the old horse food.
Tumble? He squinted through the rain.
Cobalt, are you okay? Tumble looked at the cat's visible wound. What happened?
I crossed the river to hunt away from WindClan. I didn't know there were more cats beyond the moor. They weren't as friendly.
Tumble frowned before sitting next to the loner. There's cats all over the forest. I should have warned you.
I'll be fine, he nodded. I just twisted my leg weird and it tore the fur.
Tumble looked at the wound before getting up and grabbing cobweb that was on the hay bale. He attached the cobweb onto the wound. This is not as good.